So let's see what is a tense. Tense is the form of a verb that shows the time of an action or event. It helps us to understand when something happens in the present, past or future. In short, tense tell us about time of an action, means an action when happens in the present, past or future. So tenses are divided into three main categories. First one is present tense, second past tense and future tense. So these are the three main categories of tense. Here present tense is used when an action is ongoing. Past tense is used when action is completed and future tense is used when action is to happen. Till now you should understand what is a tense and what are the main categories of tenses. Now let's move forward. If you see in this table, there are three main categories and in each of this category there are four types. If you see in present tense, there are four types: simple present, present continuous, present perfect, present perfect continuous. In the same way, in the past and future tenses, we have four types. So there are total 12 tenses. Now, before starting with the tense, you should understand sentence structure in English. Here in the first line of table, if you see, this is the structure of affirmative sentence in English. Subject plus verb plus object. Let's try to understand this with an example. I eat a mango. In this sentence, I is the subject, eat is a verb and a mango is an object. If you see their description, subject is the person or thing that performs an action in a sentence. In grammatical terms, subject can be noun or pronoun. Coming to the verb, verb is an action word that shows what the subject is doing or what is happening. Now let's see what is an object. The object is the person or the thing that receives the action done by the subject. Here you should understand what is the subject, what is a verb and what is an object. Now let's move ahead. As we have seen the structure of sentence in English, the most important part in that structure is verb. Verb has two types, main verb and helping verb. With the help of these verbs only we frame different tenses. Now let's see what are the main verbs. These are the key verbs that show the action in a sentence. In simple, these are the verbs which show action in a sentence. See the examples: run, eat, think, play, feel. These all are the main verbs. Now, one more thing you need to understand here. Each main verb has four forms in English. For example, the four forms of run are run, run, ran, running. Till now, you should understand what is a main verb and what are the four forms of main verb. Okay, now let's move ahead. Now let's try to understand helping verbs in short. These verbs help the main verb to form tenses. Along with main verb, you must understand helping verbs. There are two types of helping verbs: primary helping verbs and modal helping verbs. Okay, now see what is there in primary helping verbs. There are be forms, do forms and have forms. If you want to study this in depth, you can check out my verb lecture. And in modal helping verbs, there is can, could, may, might, will, shall, would, should, must. These all include in modal helping verbs. So this is all about helping verbs. Now let's move ahead. Now let's see our first tense, that is simple present tense. This tense is used to tell about habits, facts and general truths. Habits means our regular activities, whatever we do in our everyday life. Now see here I have given three structures. First one is affirmative, means positive sentence structure. After that negative means negative sentence structure. In the last I have given interrogative, means whenever we ask question. So that is interrogative sentence structure. Okay. Now see the affirmative structure in simple present tense. Subject plus first form of verb or first form of verb plus yes. So what is this yes? Whenever the subject is third person singular, we add yes or es at the end of main verb. I will explain you in some time. Now see the example. She plays cricket. Here she is subject. Plays is the first form of verb with yes. After that cricket is object. Object is optional. Okay. Now see the negative sentence structure. Subject plus do or does plus not plus first form of verb. Here we don't add any yes. Okay. Now see the example. He does not play cricket. Here he is subject, does is helping verb, not is for negative, play is the first form of verb and cricket is object. Now let's see the structure of interrogative sentence. Do or does plus yes plus first form of verb. See the example. Do you play cricket? Now this is question. See what you have observed from this. In affirmative sentence there is no helping verb, but in negative and interrogative sentences there are two helping verbs. Those are do and does. Now let's try to understand what is the difference between do and does. Here I have given a few important rules for simple present tense. So first one is use yes or es with third person singular like he, she, it in affirmative sentences. Okay, you have to understand this only in affirmative sentences. Okay, not in negative and interrogative sentences. Now see the examples. She plays cricket. He watches TV. Now see the difference between do and does. Use do with I, you, we, they, and does with he, she, it in negative and interrogative sentences. Only in negative and interrogative sentences. In short, use do with plural subjects. Okay, and use does with third person singular subjects. Now see the examples. I do not like coffee. Here I is not third person singular person, right? For that we are using do here. See the second sentence. She does not like coffee. Here she is third person singular person. That's the reason we have used does. Now see the fourth sentence. Do you like music? So here you is second person which is plural, right? So here we use do. See the last one. Does he like music? He is third person singular subject. That's the reason we have taken does here. Till now you must have understood how to frame sentences in simple present tense. Now let's move to present continuous tense. Present continuous tense is used to tell an action which is happening now. Whatever current action is going on, to tell about that action we use present continuous tense. Now see the affirmative structure of present continuous tense. Subject plus am is are plus fourth form of verb, or you can say ing form of verb. Example, I am studying. Now see the negative structures of sentence. Subject plus am is are plus not plus fourth form of verb. Example, they are not watching TV. See the interrogative structure. Am is are plus subject plus fourth form of verb. Example, are you listening? Now here in present continuous tense we are using three helping verbs am, is, are. Let's see what is the difference in these verbs. First am. We use am with I. Example, I am learning English. Second is. We use is with he, she, it, or you can say singular nouns. Example, she is reading a book. Last one is are. We use are with you, we, they, or plural nouns. Example, they are playing cricket. Now you must have understood present continuous tense with their helping verbs. Now let's go to present perfect tense. So present perfect tense we use to tell an action which is recently completed, or we can use to tell our life experiences. Okay. Now see the affirmative structure of present perfect tense. Subject plus has or have plus third form of verb plus object. Okay, now see the example. I have finished my lunch. Now see the negative sentence. Subject plus has or have plus not plus third form of verb plus object. See the example. He has not come yet. Now see the interrogative sentence structure. Has or have plus subject plus third form of verb plus object. Example. Have you seen this movie? Now here there are two helping verbs, has and have. Now let's see the difference between these two helping verbs. Now see in this table, helping verb has is used with he, she, it or singular nouns. Now see one example, she has a new phone. Now see a helping verb have is used with I, you, we, they and plural nouns. Example, they have completed the task. Here you should have understood how to use present perfect tense and how to use these different helping verbs. Now let's move to the present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect tense is used to tell an action which is started in the past and still going on. Now see the affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus have or has plus been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, she has been working here for 2 years. Negative structure, subject plus has or have plus not plus been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, we have not been waiting long. Interrogative structure, has or have plus subject plus been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, have you been studying? This is all about present perfect continuous tense. Anyhow, you know the difference between have and has when to use. It is similar like in present perfect tense. Now let's move to the past tense. Now let's see the past simple tense, or you can say simple past tense. This tense is used to tell about an action which is completed in the past. Now let's see the affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus second form of verb plus object. Example, he played football. Now see the negative structure. Subject plus did not plus first form of verb plus object. Example, they did not go to school. Now see the last structure, that is interrogative structure. Did plus subject plus first form of verb plus object. Example, did she call you? Now what you have to remember here, in positive structure we are using second form of verb, but if you see in negative and interrogative sentences we are using did, that is helping verb, but it is not available in affirmative sentence. Okay, this is what you have to remember. Now let's see past continuous tense. This tense is used to tell about an action which was going on in the past. Now see the affirmative structure. Subject plus was or were plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, I was reading a book. Negative sentence structure. Subject plus was or were plus not plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, he was not watching TV. Interrogative sentence structure. Was or were plus subject plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, were you sleeping? Here object is optional. Here I have not added object in the examples. Now here there are two helping verbs, was and were. Let's see the difference between these two helping verbs. Now see in this table, was is used with I, he, she, it and singular nouns. Example, she was reading a book. Now see the second helping verb, were. It is used with you, we, they and plural nouns. Example, they were playing cricket. Here you got to know when to use and how to use past continuous tense. Now let's head to past perfect tense. We use past perfect tense to tell an action that occurred before another past event. Now see the affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus had plus third form of verb plus object. Example, she had left before he came. Negative sentence, subject plus had not plus third form of verb plus object. Example, I had not eaten anything. Now see the interrogative sentence structure. Had plus subject plus third form of verb plus object. Example, had you met her before? Now here we have only one helping verb, that is had. Okay. So now let's move to past perfect continuous tense. Now let's see past perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to tell about a long action before a past point. Now see affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus had been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, he had been working for 3 hours. Negative sentence structure. Subject plus had not been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, they had not been playing. Now see the interrogative structure. Had plus subject plus been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, had she been waiting. Now let's see simple future tense. This tense is used to tell predictions, promises, and future actions. Now see affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus will plus first form of verb plus object. Example, I will call you tomorrow. Negative sentence structure. Subject plus will not plus first form of verb plus object. Example, he will not come today. Interrogative sentence structure. Will plus subject plus first form of verb plus object. Example, will you help me? This is all about simple future tense. Now let's move to future continuous tense. This tense is used to tell ongoing actions in the future. Okay, now see the affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus will be plus first form of verb plus ing, or you can say ing form. Okay, and in the last object. I forgot to add that. Okay, you should understand. Now see the example. She will be working at 9 p.m. Now see the negative structure. Subject plus will not be plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, I will not be watching TV. Now interrogative sentence structure. Will plus subject plus be plus first form of verb plus ing. Example, will you be coming tonight? Okay, now let's move to future perfect tense. Future perfect tense is used to tell about an action which is completed before a future time. Now see the affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus will have plus third form of verb. Example, I will have completed the course. Negative sentence structure. Subject plus will not have plus third form of verb. Example, they will not have arrived by then. Interrogative sentence structure. Will plus subject plus have plus third form of verb. Will she have reached home? Here I have not added object in the sentence structure. You can add it manually. Okay. In the examples, object is there. Now let's see the last tense in the tenses. Now let's see future perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to tell about an action continuing until a future point. Now let's see the affirmative sentence structure. Subject plus will have been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, he will have been teaching for 10 years. Now see the negative sentence structure. Subject plus will not have been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, I will not have been living here long. Interrogative sentence structure. Will plus subject plus have been plus fourth form of verb plus object. Example, will they have been studying by then? Here we have completed all the tenses. If you want to ask anything, you can ask me in the comment section. In the last, I am giving you summary of this all the tenses. You can go through it. Please ask me in the comment section and I will provide you PDF of this lecture. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video.